o'clock, and I will call this committee meeting of land use and land conservation to order. There will be no meeting on the UW extension that was canceled. And today we're going to have a hearing. And if you wish to speak at the hearing, there's a sign-up sheet over there in the corner. And you would, when called on, when it's appropriate, you go to that podium, announce who you are, and then speak directly to the committee. If it's on the agenda, you'll have 3 minutes. So my name is Alan Barkstrom. I'm chairman of this committee representing District 8. So you'll take the roll call?
Good morning. Alan Barkstrom.
Here.
Michelle Drobnik.
Here.
Doug Erickson. Jason Hastings, are you remote? Jason Hastings, are you online? *6, please, to talk. Okay,
He didn't tell me that he was going to be missing.
nor
I
I.
didn't, nothing.
Me neither.
Okay.
Robert Kopish,
I'm here.
Larry Mivas, and Rachel Hoffman is excused. Thank you.
All right. Public comment. Is there anybody online or in the building that wish to make any public comments? Okay, hearing none. Is there any committee members wish to make any comments? Kind of quiet this morning.
Just a comment. I think I saw yesterday regarding extension that the state's going to fund SNAP. That's great.
Yeah, the SNAP went through and was signed by the governor right away.
Yeah.
I think it was very quick.
Good.
Well, signed. by the
Finally,
governor.
something we asked for, we're going to get.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it's 350, now it's going to 75%.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Brian?
SNAP, before the latest update, it was 50% the state was required to pay, and I think they're going up to 75%
I
now.
believe you're correct. Yeah.
Opposite. I think the feds are paying 75. We're paying 25.
No, the other way around.
Is it? I didn't look. I just know it went through and everybody was happy that the SNAP
Yeah.
went through,
If-
which allows us to maintain what we're doing with that program.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
One other update too is Amber Rayberg and I are meeting with Health and Human Services to discuss a little bit more about the educator position, and then we'll have more information at the next 2 months from now. So
Okay, thank you. Any other communications from the committee members? Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll open the public hearing. The time is 9:03, which is a special exceptions permit filed by John and Christy DeBryan for the purpose of building a home 2 foot to the east lot line on property located within part of Government Lot 5, Section 26, Township 40 North, Range 3 East, Town of Fifield. Fire number is N14958, Lakeshore Drive.
Letters of notification were sent to Anthony Miller, Charlotte Wilson, Daryl and Gail Dam, David Henke, Eric Wilson, Henke Living Trust, Jason and Amanda Petty, John and Carol Berg, Leslie and Bradley Williams, Mary Bebermeyer, Ned and Tracy Schumacher, Nick and Amy Brantner, Sandra Plyer, Sean and Christy Keefe, Theodore Kumbier, Revocable Living Trust, Thomas and Rhonda Swenson, Thomas Miller, John and Christy DeBruin, Angela Richardson with the Town of Fifield. And we did not receive any correspondence back from anybody on that one.
Okay. Does anybody else, sir, are you, you're in the, are you the,
I'm the contractor.
you're you're not the owner?
No, but
Did you wish to speak to this?
I can.
Hmm?
Any questions? But
Well, let's hear who you are and why you're here.
okay.
We're curious. Make sure the light is on.
Strip.
Good.
Yep.
All right. My name's Zach Nick. I'm with Wausau Homes in Minocqua. We're the one that submitted the permit for the DeBruns. And where their house is currently located, I believe his brother-in-law lives to the east. So what we're trying to do is do 4 feet to the foundation off that east lot line. And then it'd be 2 feet to the eve. Other than that, I mean, we're gonna do same footprint, and then we're trying to do the 200 square foot lateral expansion. But
Okay, so
With-
you're the contractor, you're contracting with the owner.
yep, we're
And-
the builder.
You want to do is get some relief so that your building is in compliance. Is that true?
Correct. We're trying to, the way the lot's set up, if you look at that whole section there, I mean, there's a bunch of non-conforming lots. So we're trying to build them a new house because their other one is,
It's kind of a mess.
yeah,
Okay,
So the question right now is the old house still allowed?
Yes.
correct. Yep.
okay,
And
we might
the
have some,
lot lines on the map that we're showing on the TV are not
They're fair,
perfect.
they're actually not terrible.
But
If
we
you
can't
look-
take them as.
We can't
the
take
buy-
them.
Yeah.
They did have a survey done. If you look at the plot plan page as well as that CSM page that was included in the packet,
Yep.
the plot plan that they've got drawn is probably the easiest one to see what's going on. You can see the existing dwelling extends over the lot line, and the proposed dwelling is,
Which one are you referring to? Andrew?
yep, the hand drawn. Well, both of them really. There's
Next would be legal.
that's the CSM. That's the legal one. The hand drawn one is probably the easiest one to decipher.
over the lot.
The existing house is over the lot line. The proposed house is 2 feet from the lot line, 4 feet to the foundation, but we measure setbacks to the closest point, which would be the eave.
Requirement is 10 feet.
Correct.
10 feet.
No, 10 or 5?
10. 5 with the garage, 10 with the dwelling.
Okay.
The problem would be if we shifted it over, then we start encroaching on that west lot line.
So that if you look on the west lot line, it's such a tight lot, and this actually used to be 2 lots. They combined it into 1 lot via this CSM. If you look on the west side, they're maintaining the 10-foot setback on the west side. So if they shifted it further west, it would encroach on the 10-foot setback on that side.
This used to be 2 lots?
Yep.
Correct. Actually, it was 3. There was a lot there was a square lot by the road, I believe, and then there was a lot that cut through the middle of the house.
Yep.
That's why when the CSM was done, that was one of the requirements to do this, to rebuild, was to do this CSM. You can see that was done in November of 25. But yeah, that was, I believe, 3 lots.
Yep.
There was a lot by the road that kind of cut through the garage, and then there was a lot that ran the lot line.
Okay, we might ask you, you can hang around till we decide, okay, we
Yep.
might have some other questions for you, but you don't have to stand there.
Okay.
So let's see, should we close this hearing and then open it for discussion? Huh?
You might want to ask if there's anybody online.
Is there
that would like
anybody
to speak.
online that wishes to speak? Star 6, unmute.
You're good.
Okay, so then we'll close the hearing and then we'll open it up for discussion.
Hello,
Yes,
hello.
yes, we hear you. Who are you?
I am John DeBruni, the owner of the property, and I'm here with my wife. We're listening in. So if you have any questions concerning that, we are available.
Okay, appreciate it. All right, okay, so you're not gonna say anything, John, during the hearing?
I don't plan to it.
It is 3 lots.
It is 3 lot, or it was 3 lots when we purchased the property.
10 years ago.
Okay, we might have some questions for you later.
Okay,
So I'm gonna close the hearing. It's 9:09 and open it up for discussion.
Okay. Was looking at this at home and I'm an advocate of adhering to zoning standards because once you start loosening them, you set a precedent, but realizing this was such a mess, which I kind of suspected it was because the lot, I don't know, how wide is this lot?
It's
If you look at this,
50
50
50 feet at the lake.
yeah,
at the lake? And it's pretty consistent all the way through. It looks like maybe.
if
varies,
you
but-
look, that's where if you look at that CSM.
But I was an absolute no until I saw this map. We're actually going to fix the situation rather than cause a problem.
Yeah, we're actually making it better.
Yeah.
We're making exceptions.
So Evan, when was the original plot was made by a novice or registered or what? And then they
We didn't
built-
have Evan at the time.
Huh?
We
I
didn't
don't
have
know
Evan.
when I see a CSM was recorded in 1985. Before
So it
that,
was-
I don't know when.
But I would assume that there was a plot made and somebody pounded stakes in the ground and then they built. And they didn't adhere to the lines that they established.
At that time, they owned all 3 lots when they built, and
So it didn't make any difference.
when people built back in the day, they kind of just built where they thought lot lines were. I don't know how else to explain it. That's the way it went.
So then when there was an actual survey done, why did the survey go right through a house? Why didn't he?
Well, because the surveyor has to do the survey where the legal description actually is. They can't, unless
Well-
they do an assessor's plat, but I don't want to get off into the weeds on assessor's plats. But when they do a survey, they look at the legal description, which would be, this legal
A
description on
written description
CSM
of
sixteen
this way
fifty-five.
at so many degrees and
Yeah,
feet.
and they go out and they put the lot line where it actually belongs, and it happened to be running through these houses.
Well, I've heard of that before where you.
It's
didn't own
really
your house
common.
That you live in.
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman,
Suggestion on this, what, I mean, what,
Mr. Chair, may I make a comment?
Yeah.
What I'm seeing here is the existing building is going to be taken off the lot line, which is good, but it's still going to be too close to the lot line as far as the zoning restrictions, the 10-foot.
That's why.
The only way they can actually conform to the existing zoning laws is to make the footprint of the house smaller.
Right.
That's what I'm seeing. So if we let them go with what they want to put there, it's better than it is, but it's still not perfect.
Not compliant.
Correct.
we make it comply. Yeah. What size of house is going here?
So we were gonna do basically the same size as the footprint of what's there, plus I'd have to go with, I believe it is, and,
It looks like about 40 by 40.
yep, and then 200 square foot lateral expansion.
The existing house appears to be about 40 by 30, and the new proposed house is approximately 40
So
by
who
40.
owns that? The house that's encroaching, who owns that?
The one to the
One to the west.
the one to the west, that's Swenson.
Am
And
I still on?
I did speak to
Am
him.
am I still on?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, my brother-in-law, John and Louise Berg, own the property that we will be close to. And right now, if I step off my deck, I'm on his property, basically is where it is right now. And, he's okay with it. We've discussed this in our plans and everything, and he's fine with it. So that's not a problem.
Did you get a written approval from him? Because today is.
No, but
Tomorrow's another.
I'm sure I can get that without any problem. It's fine. When he got the letter, he called and we've talked about it, and we've been talking with him on this right through the whole planning stage and everything. So I don't foresee any problems. If you want the written thing, I'm sure I can get it. That's not a problem.
Evan, is that something that would be useful to you? Having a written agreement? No.
Not really, no. I
Really?
mean,
Okay.
It's what it is. The committee can,
Is this what it's going to look like? The survey map?
no, that's what's existing.
Because that doesn't show it encroaching like the other one does.
Right.
The actual line, if I can butt in. If you look at the, stuff that's online, those are represented by the one picture where our building is over the lot line. We did have the 3 lots combined, and a official survey and a recorded survey has been done. And the building itself does not encroach, but like I said, it's within a foot of the lot line right now. The official one that's been recorded. But it's dangerously close, and the proposed deal that Zach shared with you will improve the situation. It will be moving it to the west and freeing up some space there.
Sir, are you on the west side? You're still going to have the same situation with stepping off your deck onto the other person's property?
On the east side. On
The east-
I know.
on the
We're
east side,
talking about the east
but-
side, but on the west side, you have
No,
room on
there
the
will-
west side, right?
There will be 10 feet.
That'll be
Basically,
Okay.
the neighbor to the west, it's kind of the same thing. Everything is stacked. If he steps off of his, he's pretty close to the lot line too,
Yeah.
right now.
Okay, but the west side's good. We're just got the issue on the east side.
The west side will be the 10-foot.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Can't move it over.
What about the builder? Are you gonna be worried about somebody coming back to you 5 years from now and say, hey, you built this house on the wrong lot?
No, we'll be on the right lot, it's just, we're moving it over, so we're further away from the east lot line. But we're still conforming on the west lot line.
There, yeah.
We're closer than 10 feet to the east lot line, but that's his brother-in-law's lot.
Brother-in-law today.
And they're not going to be able to come back because if
That's what I'm worried.
hypothetically, if the
concerned
committee
about.
approves it, at that point it's approved. They can't come back and say it's illegal because the committee approved a
'Cause
special
we approved
exception.
it.
Yeah.
And make
Yeah.
it legal.
Yeah, it's
Well-
legal. Yeah.
The other question I would have is, if they couldn't, a lot of people build quite a few houses, and a lot of people have bought houses that are within 75 feet OHM. We always do the 200 square foot lateral expansion and follow all the rules and stuff like that, but they buy the property understanding that they can do that lateral expansion and follow the same footprint. You know what I mean? So if you might have bought this property thinking, oh, I can build the same footprint and do 200 square foot lateral expansion.
In regards to the shoreline setback, you can because it's written in NR 115.
Yeah.
Whereas lot line setbacks are written into our standard zoning code, so that argument couldn't really apply in that
Okay.
situation.
I'm just saying, like, it'd
Yeah.
be tough to know what supersedes
Sure.
what. Understand.
Okay, I'd be looking for a motion at this point.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Michelle Drobnik to approve,
I'll second it.
seconded by Bob Popish. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Petition is approved. All right, agenda item number 5, land division filed by Albert Simpson on behalf of Quantum LLC to create one lot town of Elk.
All right, let me gather. This one should have been in your packet. Let's see, there's a CSM. It'd be create that 1 2-acre lot,
2 acres,
correct?
plenty of room. Everything in compliance?
Yeah, it's got the 66-foot wide driveway easement. Yeah.
All right.
So we're creating what's called lot 1 on this?
Correct.
Okay.
Lot 1 of that CSM.
And there's
it-
another little lot in the corner there? What is that in the corner, the upper
The
corner?
one with the, in the upper left-hand
Upper
corner.
left-hand corner, what's that?
That's basically the, driveway easement for accessing the other chunks of that.
Oh, But there's looks like a little corner lot with a house on it or something. It's only 72 feet by 62 feet or,
This little chunk,
yeah, way up in that corner.
that's the 66-foot wide private driveway easement. If you look at the little arrow that accesses.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
chunk.
but right next to it to the left, up in that corner, there's a dotted line and looks like a little square building up in the corner.
No, that's that easement that you're looking at. The outs 33 and
This-
33
this-
on each
This
side.
little square here?
Yeah.
Oh. Around it is the easement, right?
So there's the easement on the north, but that chunk breaks down to the left and then goes in to access the area. Yes.
It's just a really popular corner.
Yeah. That's not a house or anything.
Okay, that's
That's the-
72.92 feet along the road there, if that's the road right there, and then 61.99, that's, I'm not sure.
That's a
what
drive,
that-
that's a driveway easement right there that.
Yeah,
where the
but
driveway
to the
goes
left
in.
of it, to the left of the 61, that's the driveway? That little square there up in
that
the
is-
corner, what is that?
That is the driveway easement drawn in.
We're not communicating.
Okay.
You're talking about
A
this-
driveway
this
easement
one
isn't
right here.
square, that little square up there.
So they've got a driveway easement written in where it comes in like this and then goes like that.
Yeah, but what's that little square?
This
Nothing?
tiny little square
That's
right here,
nothing. The easement,
This is the center line of the easement.
This is the
33
center line
feet
of
on
the
each
easement,
side.
yes. It goes.
okay, so the easement creates that square, there's really not anything there,
We're
it's not
talking
going
this
around
little
something.
tiny square
Okay.
right here. That,
That's not a square, it's a line.
Okay,
yeah.
that's a
is-
nothing, there's
Okay.
nothing.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
nothing.
That's
there.
not
So
a
this is
cutout
the-
of land, that's just.
This is the
center line.
driveway easement right here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by
I'll
Doug
s-
Erickson to approve the,
I'll second.
seconded by Bill Drobnik. Any further discussion? Okay, we'll go on it. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? All right. Department reports.
I think there's a plat. right?
Yeah, the final plat.
Fine.
Oh, where? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. Okay.
So this one didn't get scanned and sent over because it came
Right
Gigantic.
by,
giant map.
up by the airport there.
What's that?
By Solberg.
This is, yeah, out by Solberg. If you want to pull up the parcel map and I show where it's going. Going on East Solberg Lake Road. Just zoom in by the map. Yeah, I don't know. the tax.
Is this one we've talked about before?
Yep, so we did the preliminary plat here. That was approved, written on here. There's file actually. So the preliminary plat was approved, October 23rd. And it's a 9-lot plat. I can bring around the map. It does have private restrictive covenants on it that the town of Worcester chose to put on because currently this is owned by the town of Worcester. It's got an increased lot line set or increased building setback from the road.
You better speak into the mic.
Sorry, it's got an increased setback from the road. It's a 100-foot setback from the front lot line, which would be the road. They're not allowing campers. And keep in mind, these are private restrictive covenants that are enforced through circuit court and not Price County zoning.
We're on the south.
No, north.
Self-useful.
Right there. Yep.
You're just gonna memorize it?
this little
Oh,
Yeah, we've got that's a preliminary plat, actually, not the final plat.
I do have the aerial up on the map. outline, so you'll see it's this disappearing creek right up here.
And if you're interested, I can read what they've suggested for their private restrictive covenants. However, we don't enforce those.
So what do we need to do as a committee?
Approve the plat.
Approve the final plat as proposed.
And we already did a preliminary. Is it anything different?
No, I reviewed it to make sure all the lots are compliant with our standards and design standards. This one's fairly simple. One of the most complicated thing with design standards is when they've got interior roads for access. This one does not, because as you can see, the road bends all the way around, and it's got public road access to each lot, and there's no arterial streets or cul-de-sacs or any of that fun stuff.
So you're happy?
Yeah, they don't have to build roads. Normally with plats, roads need to be built to town standards and designed to town standards. And this one's not gonna have any road construction involved.
I don't know where the lake is.
None of these are lake access, Alan.
None of them are lake. If you look at the map up there, you can see where the lake is. And there's actually 2 lots that they've got that they're creating this plat out of. You can see the long, narrow north-south lot that runs along East Solberg Lake Road.
So the
That's
on
part of it as well.
on the large plat you're looking at, all those little ones will go along here.
Yeah.
And then the long ones are here.
Yeah, so there's no water access.
No,
Correct.
across the road.
Just developing the other side of the road.
Yep. And if for perspective, the county park's right here. So the entrance to the county
is it?
park
What? Yeah, it's-
right here.
Oh, okay.
So it's
And
down-
across the road from there now.
Yeah, and across. And then the bridge is right here. And then you go around and this is
Then we're developing right across the road there from the park, right?
we're right here developing, or we did
Yeah.
develop the park.
Where you can see where the red pine was thin, just to
Yeah. where- this whole area.
and it's county forest to the north of this and to the
right there.
east of this is all county forest land. Then it's national forest just to the east of that and north of that.
Okay.
So
make 'em-
there's no right for the neighborhood to oppose it or anything?
No, I think the town of Worcester did receive some communication, but I haven't received any communication on this at all from the neighborhood to they don't want it developed. I think the town of Worcester had meetings regarding this before they
Oh, they
proposed
did?
doing it. and,
Yeah.
They went through the legal steps that they needed to.
So these lots will be for sale, correct? Is
The town of Worcester will be selling these
We're
lots,
selling
yeah,
these,
from my
but-
understanding.
they're getting it all set up and then be able to sell the lots?
Yeah.
I'll move to approve.
Okay, moved by Bob Kopish to approve.
I second.
Seconded by Michelle. Any further discussion? All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Subdivision is approved. Now the department reports.
Putting his big map away. Give him a minute.
What was that, Michelle?
So he's putting his big map away. He needs a minute.
Oh, I'm supposed to get wrecked.
What do you do with those maps? You got a drawer?
Put them in a
full of
file in a thing. Yeah, I actually get smaller copies of the final plats, and we put them in a plat.
They
We've got a
stored
plat.
electronically somewhere?
They get over at they get scanned in electronically at the Register of Deeds and Tax Lister when they get put in.
Okay.
But I have a file with plats as well in our office where all the plats within the county are stored. And we do keep copies of the private restrictive covenants just to provide people as informational purposes.
All right. Anything to report on department reports?
I don't have anything to report, no.
Well, we'll then adjourn this portion of the meeting at 9:29 and open up land conservation. We'll call that to order. The roll call will be the same. Is there any public comments? Anybody in the public in the room or online that wish to speak? Star 6 to unmute. Okay. Any communications from any other members of the committee?
The one thing I did hear, Austin, our USDA APHIS guy is leaving. So we'll be getting a new guy. He called me last week to report that he's taking a job in Michigan, I believe.
Oh, the DNR.
The APHIS, the USDA Wildlife Service guy.
Yeah, I got that email.
Oh, yeah, I think you were included on that.
Austin.
Yeah. Austin's leaving to go to,
So he's moving up somewhere, huh?
he's going to Michigan, I think. He's from Michigan. He's from
Yeah.
Lower Peninsula. No.
Well, career
Yeah.
move, of some kind, I guess. Well,
So I've currently, for the time being, I'm working with, I believe it was his supervisor, Jim Fireman. Will be our guy.
already?
I think this week is his last week, I believe. So we won't deal with him anymore.
We only see him
Twice a year.
twice a year to sign
A
stuff.
handful of
and,
times, yeah. Unless I have issues, I call
Every
him
time.
about.
Yeah, you work with,
like-
but for the committee on our end, we see him when he comes and proposes the damage stuff and gives us a
Yeah,
report. So
claims and
three
crop prices.
times a year.
So we'll be getting another new guy. That's been kind of a revolving door since Ed left. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That's communications I had. I think Alan, you were included in the email that Austin sent.
Yep. Yeah. I'll respond to that. I'll wish him well.
Yeah, I talked to him on the phone for a while. He seemed to be a good guy. And the other issue regarding that Wildlife Services, again, we're waiting until after that April court date for the Kerner issue.
Right, that's coming up.
Yeah, we'll probably address that in May, at our May meeting if we need to.
Anything else? Anything else?
Don't
for
have anything else.
Evan? All right, we'll adjourn that portion of the meeting. And the minutes from February 19th. Everybody had a chance to read them? Anybody?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Doug Erickson to approve,
I'll second.
seconded by Bob Kopish. Any comments? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. And we've seen the vouchers.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Michelle,
I'll second.
seconded by Bob. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, the vouchers are approved. Next meeting date be May 21. And at this point, I'd like to thank everybody for being so helpful to me over the years. So this will be my last meeting. So appreciate it, all you folks.
So this is,
For this
for this committee.
this is the end of our term. There'll be an election and then
Yep. So the May
So-
21st may have different members on this.
there'll be an organization meeting, and at that point, the chair, you will assign new committee members.
And then, at the second board meeting of April, they'll approve them. You'll pick your chair and vice chair, and then May 21st, you'll have.
Yep,
Well, thank you for your service, Alan.
Yeah,
Oh,
Thank
you're
you,
welcome.
Alan.
it was fun.
Thank you for your service, Alan.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Well, it was a good committee to work with,
Yeah, I
you
think
know,
so.
yeah, it worked out. So, yeah, I'm not seeking reelection, so I've had 6 years on this town or county, and I've had 4 on the town, so I've had 10 years of community service, and it's time to go.
Yeah, treasures.
All right, so we'll stand adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Want
Thank
to set the June date?
Oh,
May
Oh.
21? Oh,
I believe it'd be June 18
Yeah, whatever.
was the date that I saw.
I would like to get one ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Bob.
so you're gonna re-up for this? Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Will of whoever gets.
Whoever gets nominated, yeah. Okay, now we're adjourned. Thank you, everybody.